It is Nick Bishop who steps in. The 18-year-old steps in for Christian Olivares, while Tyson Pierce will move to the bench as first-teamer Akil Watts comes into the lineup at right back. Aside from that, it is the same lineup that beat Colorado Rapids 2 by 3-1 last time out. For Minnesota United and head coach Jeremy Hall, it's 4 changes from the 3-2 win against Austin FC2. One of those goal scorers is not in the lineup, and that is Samuel Shashua, but Loic Masanvi and Jordan Adebayo-Smith will help lead the line today for Jeremy Hall's side. It is trying to get back in the win column for a second straight game. They got their first win in quite some time last week against Austin. And with that, we are all set to go from City Park in St. Louis. Always a very well-supported St. Louis CITY2 side, and is another good crowd here at City Park. Our referee is Alex Beeler. He will have the whistle in the middle, and Jordan Adebayo-Smith will have the first kick of the ball this evening in St. Louis. There's the whistle, and we are underway from City Park. The third matchup of 2024 between St. Louis and Minnesota. Klein will run away. It's touched infield. Mekhi Joyner goes for goal, and it's batted away. Kai Zaroon keeps it out. Oh, an in-swinger on the corner kick. Moses Nyman hits it to the back post. Kajima put it right back in the middle, and the shot by Britton Fisher is blocked out of play. Found something here over these last couple of weeks. Draw and then a shootout win, plus a win last week. And here's Randall as the flag is up for offside. It was touched in by Matusz Kamech. Let's see for certain here. And Kamech was in an offside position. No, he wasn't the one onto it. That was very... Kai Joyner will stand over it. It's a two-man wall. Joyner puts it to the back post. It comes back centrally, and the shot by McSorley's blocked. Martinez, good skill in the middle to find space. Now bursting forward, Aiden Martinez. Out wide for Randall. Randall's shot into side netting. And lofted forward, nothing doing. Minnesota able to keep it. Martinez. Now a shot from distance, it's in! How about that from Enrique Nieves? Something out of nothing, and Minnesota leads in St. Louis. Nieves found the pocket of space. It sat up very nicely for him. And on this wet surface, skipping it by Nick Bishop in goal. And Nieves is on the board in a big way come playoff time, as Randall lets this run through. Darius Randall cross, and the header's over the bar. Jordan Adebayo-Smith couldn't finish off what... Bacharach heads it back in the middle. Seth Antwi slides it forward. McSorley tried to take it on the first time. And that is that for the first 45 minutes of action. Minnesota United FC2 on the board through Enrique Nieves. Here's Klein. Comes infield for Kajima. And now John Klein again. Moved out wide, Mekhi Joyner! Joyner scores! Climbing the Golden Boot standings is Mekhi Joyner with goal number 15. It's an equalizer for St. Louis. And just like that, a few minutes out of the halftime break, St. Louis is back on level terms. Loic Misanvi weaving. Misanvi still. Misanvi saved. The follow-up by Martinez out of play. As Misanvi collects. Mech moves it out wide. A chance to cross. It's touched over the bar. Nick Bishop. Martinez with options on either side. Martinez connects with Darius Randall. Randall continuing on. Randall has it saved. The follow-up deflected and then blocked out of play. McSorley still. Now Antwi and Mackay Joyner. Joyner right at goal. And Kaiserun just pops it up to himself. Match plays it in fields. Gets it back. He's coming forward. The shot. Kick save. Nick Bishop. A kick save and a beauty. There's the 16-year-old faring well as McSorley puts the header wide. What a chance from St. Louis. Service coming in from well outside the area. Wenzel picking out the cross. And McSorley was not far away. Chested forward, Michael Wenzel has been a big part of this St. Louis project the last couple of years. The captain for this team a year ago. He's been a captain for some of the Germany youth national teams, which is where he spent most of his life growing up in the Gladbach Academy, also in the lower divisions in Germany. Now in his second season with St. Louis. Here's John Klein. Klein puts it towards goal, and it's Kaiserun who's able to keep this one out. It's Rory O'Driscoll entering the game for Moses Nyman. First sub of the game for Jeremy Hall and Minnesota United FC2. Nyman replaced O'Driscoll on 4 goals this year for Rory. It's an in-swinger near post, the header's in! Brendan McSorley for St. Louis! And now O'Driscoll will stand over the corner kick. Whips it in near post, the header to the back post, pushed away, and Joyner gets it out. Misanvi able to keep it, moves it out wide, the shot to the corner! Minnesota equalizes! Rory O'Driscoll for Minnesota United 2. The second half substitute with his 5th goal of the season. Now Ferris delivers the header away as far as Nieves. Nieves shot blocked. O'Driscoll pushed away. Plenty of pressure here laid on from Minnesota. That is the final whistle of regulation, and it finishes 2-2 this shootout. Adebayo Smith starts 1-for-1 for Minnesota. Sends Nick Bishop the wrong way, and a perfect start for the Loons. Michael Wenzel, the 22-year-old's not the oldest player on the field, but brings a certain sense of experience and leadership. And he will try to match Adebayo Smith in this first round. Michael Wenzel, it's saved! Kaiserun keeps out Wenzel, and Minnesota has the advantage after one round. Wenzel tried to go down the middle, but it was a kick save in the end by Zaroon. Now it's Noik Misanvi who will step up. Had scored in 2 straight games coming in for Minnesota United too. No goal in regulation today, but was a big part of the attack. He did get credit with the assist on the O'Driscoll equalizer. Now Misanvi from the spot, and it's saved! Nick Bishop. That is what St. Louis needed to get back in it. He's all sorts of pumped up after that one. Now Ryan Bescher, 2 goals, 4 assists for Bescher this year. And a chance to get St. Louis back on level terms. This has been back and forth in many different ways tonight. Bescher goes for power, bottom corner. And it's 1-1 after 2. Went with power, got the precision with it as well. Now the first goal scorer of the night, Enrique Nieves. Born in Lawrenceville, Georgia, grew up in Madrid. Spent some of his youth career in Argentina. Now finds himself here with Minnesota. And to start the 3rd round, Nieves scores. Bishop guessed the right way, but couldn't keep it out. A 2-1 for Minnesota now, as we enter the bottom of the 3rd, if you will. It is Seth Antwi. Antwi straight on, and it's saved. Kai Zaroon. It's another stop, and Minnesota has the advantage after 3. Full stretch, Zaroon, the 16-year-olds. Now Rory O'Driscoll. His goal is the reason we are in this position now. And Minnesota trying to grab the extra point, and they can help themselves big time with a goal here. O'Driscoll scores, calmly rolls it to the right. And Minnesota in a great position now. O'Driscoll, calm as you like, rolls it into the corner. And now it's Mackay Joyner, the designated penalty kick taker. He buried 2 penalties in the same game a few weeks ago against Austin. He must make for St. Louis. Joyner hesitates and scores. And now we enter the 5th and could be final round. Joyner has that confidence from the spot. Darius Randall steps up, the 16-year-old, one of the more impressive teenagers. And a chance to win this now for Minnesota if he converts here. Randall's ready, and Randall scores! Minnesota wins the shootout in St. Louis. The Loons grab the extra point.